Hey guys, this is Maddie at withoutfail.org. Decide, pursue, and recover. And I just wanted to check in with you guys and just kind of give you the latest. Tonight we are speaking at a youth event, Travis and I. So we're really excited about pouring out into a younger generation that really needs to hear about how we decide, pursue, and recover things that we thought we had lost, and to do it at a young age. So just want to encourage you. And I know I haven't been blogging a lot lately, and this is due to the fact that we've been super busy. Little one has been sick. I've been sick. We've traveled. Travis's grandmother passed away. I had a root canal. I mean, it was just like one thing after the other. And so, but anyway, I wanted to share something with you that I've been having on my heart for a couple of weeks now. You know, we just finished Easter, and talking about the death and the resurrection of Jesus. And I've been thinking a lot about this idea of dying to yourself. Jesus says that unless the grain, the seed, falls into the ground and dies, it cannot bear fruit. And it's an interesting concept because it's natural. Like when we plant something, if the seed doesn't die, it's not going to bear fruit. You're not going to get anything from it. And so it is the same in our lives, that unless we die to ourselves, we cannot bear fruit. And what does that look like? Because we talk a lot about, our three key ingredients that without fail is decide, pursue, and recover. And maybe you may be thinking like, wow, well, how do I do that? Hi, Aaron. How do we do that? Well, we decide to die to ourselves, to our will, to our what we are hoping to achieve, to our goals, to our agenda, to our plans, to our desire. We decide to let that die so that Christ can be risen in us, and we can recover everything that we thought we had lost. And that is not easy. That is not something that a lot of people want to hear today. Die to myself, die to what I want, to what I need. But that is not the gospel. The gospel is, it says the greatest love is to lay down your life for your friends. And sometimes when we hear that verse of Jesus, we think, oh my gosh, like I'm not ready to, hi Melissa, I'm not ready to die on a cross or to literally physically die for my friends. But sometimes I think we forget the little things. How do we die for those around us? How do we give up our feelings, our needs, our wants, our plans for those around us? And that's the greatest love, is to give up what we want so that the other one can bear fruit, or the other one can prosper or be blessed. So I just wanted to encourage you today, whatever you're dealing with, regardless if it's depression, anxiety. I've been there. I went through my season of depression, anxiety, trauma. I was in a pit that I didn't know how to get out. Whether it's you're dealing with a sickness, a disease, I've been there many times, and God healed me. Whether it's a marriage situation where you're like, I don't know how we are going to make it, I've been there. A family relationship with a friend, a job situation, whatever it is, I just want to encourage you to say you can decide, pursue, and recover, but the place of decision is where you position yourself in God's presence and you surrender. You say, you know what, God, like I can't do it on my own. I have to give up my desire, give up my agenda, my plans, so that I can die to myself, and you can do what you do best, and it's to bring life, and life with abundance. So you start in that place of surrendering, of worship in God's presence, and that's where He gives you the power, the strength to pursue and recover whatever you're dealing with, health, emotion, relationships, or spiritual. So I just wanted to encourage you again, unless the seed falls into the ground and dies, it cannot bear fruit. And you cannot bear fruit, you cannot recover until you decide to die to yourself, until you decide to surrender to God, to surrender to His will, and to let Him work in your life. So hey guys, I love you. I'm for you. God is for you. He's with you. He's never going to leave you, never going to forsake you. And I just encourage you today to go and decide, pursue, and recover. Even if you started with like a bad day, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Hey, it's still, what time is it? It's like 3 o'clock. You still have the rest of the day you can decide, pursue, and recover the rest of the day. So it doesn't have to be big things. It can be, but it could be little things. So just encourage you to get into God's presence, to get into worship, and to recover the rest of your day. You know, I've been having that song in my head since yesterday. This is how I fight my battle. And I fight my battle on my knees in God's presence, because I can't fight my battle, but He can. And I need to partner with Him. And again, I need to die to myself. I need to die to my own plans and agenda and desires. And I need to get into His presence and surrender. Unless the seed falls into the ground and dies, it cannot bear fruit. So if you want to bear fruit, you need to decide to get into His presence, surrender, so He can pursue and recover whatever you think you have lost, because it is not lost. So I just bless you today. I love you guys. Rachel. Thank you for watching. And hey, stay tuned. Tonight we're going to be ministering at a church, at a youth event, and then we have other things coming up for the next couple of months. We're working on new videos, and anyway, love you guys, and talk to you later.